Over the past year, we've been working with 5 Gold Coast businesses, trying to develop new products and target new markets, particularly the international student market. Every year, there's about 500,000 international students studying in Australia. Most of these students are from China, India and Southeast Asia. Unlike the traditional Western-focused backpacker market, new product needs to be developed to meet the needs of this Asian-focused international student market.
The international youth market is very large for the Gold Coast. It represents about 1/3 of all our international arrivals, which is about 250,000 travellers annually. Now we know that education is a really big part of what motivates youth travel. We know that there is a large percentage of these youth visitors that will undertake studies while they're on their trip, which is fantastic. They stay in their destination longer and they spend a lot more money.
Challenges facing Gold Coast businesses and also businesses around Australia is the need to innovate to target new markets. One market that has emerged as a potential new target market is the international student market.
The international student market is growing for us. As we recognise the opportunities there, we're putting more focus on that area, particularly Chinese students and also Indian students. We're getting more and more of those.
The student international market is really important to Dreamworld, with 80,000 students coming to Dreamworld every year.
I don't know that there's many of the traditional backpackers coming through that come over and do the work and work around Australia and stuff. I think, my opinion is that a lot of the hostels are full of university students from Melbourne or Perth or wherever where they're studying. They're coming and they're staying in hostels on the Gold Coast and they're participating in adventure activities. The international student is more relevant than what the backpackers are at the moment. It used to be a lot of Europeans and Scandinavians. Major shift to a lot of Asians now. Not as many Koreans. We used to get quite a few Koreans in, and not quite so much Japanese, but lots of young Chinese people.
I've been working with Noel from the University of Queensland to start to look at the travel preferences and behaviour of international students. This project was funded by the Australian Government TQual Grant Program in conjunction with the City of Gold Coast Tourism, Griffith University and the University of Queensland.
This project has allowed us to understand the needs of international students, which then allows us to work with businesses to tailor their product and innovate their product to suit those market needs. Each segment within the international student market has quite different needs. For example, the Chinese travellers have different demands to, say, Western or German visitors, for example. So this project's allowed the operators that are doing the pilot to be able to tailor their product to suit, for example, the Chinese market.
Together we worked with the 5 Gold Coast businesses to undertake focus groups, a survey and also get some international students out to the activities to experience them and try to learn about how we could better develop these products to meet this market. Some of the businesses we've been working with are Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary to develop a new park app, Paradise Jet Boating to look at the combination of thrills and adventure and sightseeing and scenery on their tour, Australian Kayaking Adventures and the development of a new sightseeing tour around the canals of Surfers Paradise. The other business we've been working with is Get Wet Surf School to develop a new beach awareness program for international students. The market research from this project has also helped Dreamworld to develop their new Aboriginal attraction, Corroboree.
The project with Griffith University and University of Queensland really enabled us to ensure that we were on the right track with this project and gave us some really great insights to ensure that we're continuing to attract those types of students.
One of the things that came out of the TQual project, which we've taken on board and hadn't considered before, was the fact that the Asian market are very sun sensitive and they want to, and they would be more comfortable in long sleeve rash vests rather than the short sleeve ones that the Europeans have and obviously Australians have been more traditionally wearing. So that's something that we're implementing that we got out of the TQual project. We've been in talks with Surfing Queensland, which is the Queensland government body for surfing, and spoken to them about how it would be a good thing to implement into a lot of the other surf schools as well, now that we are having that more Asian youth market come through to implement long sleeve rash vests. So just something small, but it really seemed to hit home with that market when we got some feedback from them.
One of the outcomes of being involved in the project is by developing a new tour, which focuses more on kayaking and sightseeing, not so much on snorkeling, which has been very positive with international students. We've been working really hard to develop ways for Asian people to be more comfortable out on tours. One of the things we've been doing is providing life jackets and also better instructions on how to kayak and snorkel while we're out in the water.
We're an experience activity that people probably will only do once in a lifetime, and they want to remember what they've done. We've also introduced other things to our ride over the years. We do professional photography for all of our customers, and over the last 12 months we've been trialling onboard filming, which we think we've now got sorted. So we have, on our boats, we have two cameras filming the passengers as well as the surrounding areas that we travel through, and we download that when the boat returns, and it's available for purchase by the customers on a USB stick at the end of their ride, and it's proving to be really, really popular. The Super Jeep is a really major asset to our business. It answers three major questions for us. It provides customer transfers, which is important to make it easy for customers to get to us. It's a fun, novel add-on that many people, specifically families with children, enjoy. And it's great promotion. It's branded up really well, looks great, and draws a lot of attention as it goes through surface and other areas.
Crumman Wildlife Sanctuary has been granted a great opportunity to work under this TQual project to develop a mobile phone app, something that our customers have been asking for a long time here, and we've been able through this TQual project to be able to gather valuable information of what our customers want in a mobile app, and now we're going to be able to deliver this product to them in the near future.
With our traditional marketing, it's all about sun and it's all about the ocean and the beach. But we have to understand that some of the Asian markets, that's not their main motivator. They might not like to spend a lot of time in the sun. They might prefer the hinterland, for example, and the rainforest and more of a city lifestyle than the beach. So we've had to really look at how we position ourselves as a destination to that market.
This project's been a bit of a pilot for the City of Gold Coast, which has enabled us to use primary research to work with businesses one-on-one to see how they can innovate their product to suit international market segments for a particular international student market. In previous mentoring projects that we've done, we haven't been able to get that one-on-one engagement, so this has been a fantastic project because there's been actual real time spent in each business, which has helped them to actually implement some of the knowledge that they've gained to make their product, adjust their product to suit the needs of these international students. So the success of this project has meant that we're now looking to roll it out in the longer term to other operators to help them to be able to diversify their products and innovate to suit the needs of these international students.